Hello Virgos, Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, Venuses, Marses, all just Virgos. Hi, how are you? My name is Tulips, not really, it's Taryn. But welcome to my little video here. This is for singles. It's your reading for January. Basically, what we're doing here is I am just taking a look at the road that you are going down. Whoop! On your path to finding your person, right? Considering you've clicked on this video, you're probably interested. So this is really just arranged for people who don't have a person in their life, or they may be interested in somebody and they may be wondering where that's going down, if that makes sense. So you have a person in mind, you're looking for your person, you're curious to see what is going on in your love life, like karmically and stuff like that. This is what hopefully this reading will cover. So it's not so much who is coming into your life, although if there is a sign that somebody is coming into your life, I will let you know and we'll find out all the details for that. This is so much your journey to finding them, if that makes sense. If there is a person in your life, we will definitely take a look at that as well. So I'll be reading for both sides of that, if that makes sense. It'll make more sense as I go into the reading. So yeah, quick disclaimers. I'm sorry if you hear any noise. I'm sorry that the camera shakes and moves. I obviously talk with my hands if you hadn't been noticing me going like this. Kind of off screen. Yes. Yeah, so I'm sorry about any noise, like the beeping. Apparently that just happened. Sorry for the cats. I think that's all of my disclaimers. If you feel like you want to stick around for a little bit, feel free to subscribe or check out my other links. I have like a little card in the description of this video that takes you to all my different social medias. And it also holds where you can figure out, or I guess know, what the decks I use are. Why did that take me so long to get out of my mouth? Okay, so these are your oracles. We're setting them aside. Here is your cards. This is the Over the Garden Wall 2nd edition. Wow, am I really gonna have to stop already? Okay, no, that's just a dog. Okay, so anyway, we have the Four of Cups. So some of you, I feel like, you have chosen in the past, or the recent past, to be single, essentially. You have chosen to not really give a glance to people who are trying to make a romantic offer to you guys, because I feel like right now your most important thing was for you to find peace within yourself. Obviously this could talk about not necessarily feeling lonely, but like that is the case for some of you. You just feel like nothing has been up to your standards, so it's kind of make you feeling like you're not good enough for anybody, or just the person you are personally looking for is not ever going to come around, if that makes sense. I'm also, yeah, that's kind of like that whole isolation, feeling trapped, stuff like that. You could have been in a situation where you've had to, I don't want to say it's toxic, but you feel like you've really had to struggle with your person, right? It just feels like you have been in your own personal hell, so to speak, and you're kind of learning how to move on from the past, and you're kind of you're trying to figure out what the best step forward is here, right? Like a lot of you had to let someone go. You had to let something go. You've really had to learn from your past relationships here. Yeah, because we even have like the Tower here, and we have the Ten of Wands. So putting a lot of effort into something that really didn't have a very good payoff. I'm sorry, I don't like how this is showing up. Okay. So putting a lot of effort into something that didn't have a very good payoff, right? It made you more anxious, it made you feel like you're stuck in these cycles. You could be seeing the same type of person over and over again, right? And so I really feel like something that you've been doing recently is recognizing why those people come to you, right? Obviously bad things sometimes just happen, but in your case I feel like some of the things have been a cycle, right? And then you're probably wondering, like, Taryn, how many times do I have to go through this bloody cycle? I do think that with this Tower showing up here, this was the last time you were going through it. Right? Because you've put in the hard work, you've taken the responsibility, you're like, here are my cards, I'm laying them down, and that's why we brought you back to that Four of Cups here, right? I feel like that Four of Cups isn't so much like this loneliness or like feeling alone or something like that. I feel like it's more like, you can't meet me halfway here, and I'm not going to take your half cup full kind of offer, half-ass, if you will. So I feel like a lot of you are putting better boundaries, right? You're building walls, but not in like a bad way, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're just being firm about what you want, and you're making sure that this does not happen again, right? For some of you, if there is a person in your life, I feel like you both kind of had a rough time, a rough year. We are still in Venus in retrograde, so if there is somebody in your life that you're kind of interested in, things may have been a little bit wonky. Feels like there could have been some miscommunication, but you both are trying, okay? If there is somebody in your life, I feel like there may be something outside of the connection. If there is somebody in your life, there may be something outside your connection that's kind of dragging them down. Feels like work, feels like a lot of responsibility, maybe on the family side. But for the most part, for most of this reading, I feel like most of you guys had to deal with miscommunication as like one of the biggest things. Perhaps manipulation, gaslighting, stuff like that. I do think there is some sort of communication. I do think that if you are going to meet somebody, it's going to be online, it's going to be through friends, it's going to be some sort of connecting, right? Like social gathering, not necessarily social gathering, but I feel like online stuff, maybe like dating apps or something like that, is going to be where you meet this person. And they could be an air sign, or they could be ruled by Mercury, much kind of like how you guys are, if I remember correctly. Yeah. That makes sense, I think. I swear I'm smarter than the way I am coming off. Jesus. And then we can also see that we have a fire sign here as well. So you two could very much complement each other. If you are dealing with somebody, you two could be very complimentary. This person coming in feels very, not necessarily impulsive, but that is the word that's coming to my mind. But they feel like an Aries. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. They feel very leader-like. They don't have to be a fire sign, they don't have to be an air sign, but this is somebody who is smart, who knows the right words to say, who knows the right actions to take. And I feel like that's also where you are going as well. You are standing into these two energies, and you are going to be meeting this future person the same way that they are meeting you, right? With a lot of passion, with a lot of intelligence, and you both are just going to mentally just connect with one another. And I do think you're bringing this person in because we do have the Magician here, right? I do think it's coming in. I think the timing of it may be a surprise because we have the Fool, right? This is somebody you're not really going to expect. For those of you who do have a person in your life, this person is going to surprise you. So especially, holy crap, since we have the Tower here, we have that Ten of Swords, right? You may have pretty much given up on the connection with this person, but I feel like something's really going to turn around with you two here. But for the rest of you who do not have a person in your life, I really do think that it's going to come as a surprise. I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be like, we're here, and you're going to be like, what? Because I really feel like this person's going to take you by storm. You're going to be like, okay, I see you, I match your energy, let's go. And at first, I feel like you may think that this is going to be one of those cycles again, but this person's very smart, they're very witty, they understand where you are coming from because they have that same energy as you, which is why I think you guys are going to be very complimentary. The timing is a little bit interesting because we have a lot of surprises here. Like, timing's a bit unsure. They're like, yeah, when you least expect it, but I hate kind of giving that answer. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do want to say possibly around 10 months because I keep hearing that, so that's going to be closer to the end of this year, unfortunately. I'm also seeing a lot of grain, so whenever harvest season is, so again, it's probably exactly 10 months from now. That's fall, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, jeez. So I feel like fall is going to be a big time for you guys. This person's going to be very stable, or you're going to meet them when you're very stable. Either way, there's a lot of stability here. There's a lot of connections. I feel like when you meet this person, you may be talking to a family member, like texting, meeting up, like making plans or something like that, traveling to see them. But I feel like overall, the connection that is coming in for you guys is very stable. It's very secure. That's why I kind of think this person may be an earth sign as well. So we have earth, air, and fire. I have astrology dice that I'll roll to try to pick up more on the energies here. I am definitely getting more Virgo vibes, but this is also a Virgo reading, so I mean, it could be another Virgo. Aries, I definitely felt as well. Taurus, I'm picking up on. Anyway, we'll roll the dice. But this is something very, I don't want to say different, but it is going to be something that you guys have been wishing for, right? You have been manifesting something more stable, something more practical and grounded, a relationship where you don't feel like you're losing your mind. And I do think that's coming in for you guys. When is a bit of a challenge, because I'm really feeling fall. The number 10 I'm also picking up on is pretty important. So this could be literally the time, like 10 a.m., 10 p.m., 10:10. It could be a lucky number. It could be like, yeah, there's a lot with the number 10 here that could be important, but I hope this is making sense so far. Let's just go into your oracle. I also got letters too, by the way. I'll show you guys. Letters. Just off screen. Anyway, so chop wood. Yeah, you two are going to meet when you are, or they are focusing on something. I think right now, currently, with this energy, this is about working. It's about putting, like, diligent effort into something. You're kind of just, in one of those montages, you know, in the cartoons where they're, like, either training or they're just kind of working. Especially if you've seen Over the Garden Wall, you know, where he's cleaning the house. It's kind of like that. You're kind of just taking the time to tidy up, to work, just to keep moving in your goals when it comes to love, right? Higher power, yeah, that's trusting yourself and trusting the universe to bring you what you need. Obviously, with the Magician, we have that coming for you guys. So trust in your guides, trust that they are bringing you the love that you do deserve. A leg up. I've seen this in almost every single love reading that I've been doing. That's not a bad thing. I think this just means that you two will have a better understanding than most when you two meet, if that makes sense. So this tells me that you guys could be meeting under circumstances where somebody introduces you, right? So you have that friend in common, or you have some similarities in common, like the work or what you guys are interested in. So it'll be easy for you guys to connect with each other, especially since you both are going to match each other's energy. In poise, being open to receiving, right? The higher power is more about trusting. This is like, okay, universe, I am ready to receive, bring it in for me. So I do think this person may come in sooner than 10 months for some of you, which is really cool. I also feel like this person may also be spiritual in a way. You both could be manifesting each other, which is really cute. And I feel like some of you are going to feel instantly connected to this person, like to each other when you guys meet. So that's really cute. Boop, 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 boop. Calling in your soulmate. Yeah, exactly. This person is going to be your soulmate. That's really cute. Can I zoom in on this a little bit? Yes, I can. You guys like the shadows of this lighting? You would think that adding more shadows would work, but it doesn't. Shadows, more lighting. What am I talking about? I'm sorry. It's like 10 a.m. here. I just woke up. I was like, you know what? I'm going to get this done. I should have at least woken up first. We have flirting. Yeah, so given how you have the 10 of Swords, the 5 of Cups, and the Tower, when this person comes in and starts flirting with you, I feel like, because we did have a lot of fire and air energy, it's going to be quick, you know? It's going to be very hot, and it may start to worry you that this person's only trying to use you, but I don't think that's the case. I think that this person is just really interested in getting to know you, so you're just going to have to trust them, because I do think this person is going to be a soulmate for you. And we have children and we have codependency, so there may be some situation going on with this person when you guys meet. They could have a childish energy. That's not necessarily a bad thing, right? They could just have like an air Venus, like Gemini. I have a Gemini Venus, and we tend to like the, not necessarily the childish side of things, but we are very playful, right? So you guys could have that very flirty and romantic energy together. There could actually be children. You both could actually want children in the future. Give and take how this resonates, you know. Codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life. So for some of you, I feel like there is a situation where there is a third party. Not so much in a bad way, but like they've really had to struggle with this person, and letting them go is a bit challenging because they may have children or something like that. I don't know how to put this. Some of you may need, or this person who's coming in, may need to learn how to be alone before this person can come in. You know how some people jump from relationship to relationship? It feels kind of like that. but not, it doesn't have to be that exact cycle exactly. How many times can I say exactly in a sentence? This could be about how we view ourselves, right, in relationships. If you are the type to give a lot and not necessarily receive a lot, I think take this card as like the devil energy. You need to learn how to balance your needs and wants in relationships. You just need to learn how to balance how the relationships affect your life and stuff like that. So learning balance may be an important thing for the both of you. I hope that makes sense. Alright, so a cute little romance card. Yeah, you guys are going to have a very flirty, very loving energy. So don't mistake this person's flirtationist advances. Sure, that's a word. For something that's not serious, because this person's very serious about you. Or at least they will be. A message for you. I'm thinking of you at this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Yeah, so for some of you who are dealing with a person, I do think this person could be your soulmate, especially since we did have that calling in your soulmate card. I think right now with the Venus in retrograde, you two may be a little bit wonky right now, especially with communication. But I do think things are going to get better, especially since this person really seems to care about you. Secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. So this person may be a little bit quiet, a little bit shy when they meet you, right? They may be very flirty, but they may not know how to express their love in a different manner, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But I feel like that's part of the reason why you two will meet, because you'll show them how to be more practical and more earthy with their emotions, right? And they'll show you how to be more playful and allow you to be that freedom-loving, free-spirited person that you know that you have inside of you but don't like to admit, Virgos. Did I just remember one of my own cards? Okay. Anyway, acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There's no point trying to change which is beyond our control. Isn't that what I was trying to get at with the codependence card? Yes, and this also reminds me of that Tower card, right? So I feel like some of you really do need to learn to accept what is, you know, move on from the past, right? We did have that Ten of Swords, we had that Five of Cups, the Eight of Swords I think was also here, and so I feel like right now, a lot of you, regardless if you have a person in your life or not that you may be interested in, your journey in love right now is just to learn how to accept things, right? Be be at peace with yourself, right? Moving on from the past, turning to see the offers that are right in front of you. People give love in different ways, right? I often say to people that the lover's language thingy, the 5 love languages, right? That quiz is what we like to receive, but not often the love that we give, right? For me, I'll give myself an example, right? The love that I give is words of affirmation, but the love that I like to receive is quality time, you know? Does that make sense? Did I say that right? I'm pretty sure I said that right. Yeah, I said receive and give, right? Okay. Goodness gracious. Okay. I just hope this is making sense to you guys. Oh gosh. So yeah, I think your journey right now to finding this person is just learning how to accept the past for what it is, moving on. Maybe not being so critical about yourself, Virgos. I know, because I have a Virgo moon, so I know this. We tend to be very critical. So I feel like that's something we need to work on. Let go of this need for control, that codependency thing that I keep thinking back to, okay? Yeah, I'll let it go there because I feel like I'm kind of getting the point. You're like, okay, Taryn, just move on. Alright, astrology dice. I am missing one of my dice. It's in the room somewhere. Who knows where it is, but it's in here. Woo! Okay, so we have the second house. Finances, possessions. So that kind of like hammers down this You could be meeting this person at work. You could be meeting this person through shopping even, because it's possessions. It's money related stuff. So you could literally be at the grocery store and being like, hello. For some others of you, this person will be aspecting your 12th house. So that's your dreams, your subconscious. So you could see this person literally in your dreams. You could probably like astral travel to them and stuff like that. I know that sounds a little bit crazy, but it's a thing that can happen. People can see people in their dreams and stuff. Or you two may just have a very spiritual connection, you know, one of those intuitive ones where you don't have to say much to each other. Be careful with that though, because sometimes you may feel like this person is going to be up to something when they're not. For some reason also they could be a Pisces. I'm hearing that. We did have Leo show up, so they could be a Leo. So that was that fire energy I was picking up on. And here's the air one. It's Libra. Obviously they don't have to be any of these signs. Sure, let's not focus. Obviously they don't have to be any of these signs. Oh, and there's Aries. I knew I was picking up on Aries. Where is it? Aries. But, yeah. They don't have to be any of these signs, like I keep saying. This is just the energy that I am picking up on. I think I also was picking up on Taurus and Virgo as well, even though this is a Virgo reading, so I mean, hello double Virgos. Woo, letters! These could be initials, actual names, or nothing at all. You know, sometimes I'll look up the letters in other love readings and I'll be like, what? These are just something fun to do. There's a lot of E's here, like eel, eat. The person could be Dutch. End, like the end. Not in a bad way. Endings often lead to new beginnings. Tie, something formal. That's kind of cute. Ender Dragon. Minecraft. They could play Minecraft. Oh gosh. Dirt. Car. Oh my god! That's cute. Okay, so I have these little heart thingies in here that represent true love, right? So when this comes out, this person is literally like your soulmate. So your soulmate is coming to you guys. I'm hearing Reed. So they could have the last name of Reed, or they could like reading. I'm hearing send, like a letter kind of send, or a text message kind of send. Tire for some reason, so they could be a mechanic of some kind. I'm hearing rice. They could like to eat rice. They could be a chef. They could just like to cook. Card. I'm hearing card. Cater. They like to make sure that you are taken care of. Deer. They could be an animal lover. They could be some sort of hunter or something like that. And now I'm hearing the song Save Your Tears by The Weeknd. Okay. Yeah, so basically, to kind of wrap this up really quick, I think your journey right now is that you and your person need to understand how to be alone, how to accept the past for what it is, and to let go of the wounds that you carry. I think you guys need to learn how to be okay with things changing and not having control over everything. I think for a lot of you, you need to stop being so critical about yourselves and how you perceive love. I do think that if there's not a person in your life, then you're coming into your life, but when that'll be, I'm really feeling fall for whatever reason, but I do think that it could be a lot sooner than that. Or like 10 months from now, but like I said, I do think it'll be a lot sooner than that. I think this person is most... Okay, I just got cut off. I didn't realize I was reaching my limit. I do think this person's going to be a fire or an air sign, but I do think Taurus or Capricorn... Taurus. Okay, Capricorn. Or Virgo, like any of the earth signs apparently, could be in here. I do think that this person is going to be your soulmate. And for those of you who are dealing with a person, right, this person does care a lot about you. This won't focus. Okay. This person does care a lot about you if you do have a person in your life. I think right now this Venus retrograde is probably kicking their butt. So they may be struggling with communication issues right now, and they could be dealing with other things in their life. But they do care a lot about you, so don't necessarily just give up on them. They will surprise you. Okay, that's all I really had to say. And thanks, camera, for getting me off. But to be fair, I was kind of all over the place, wasn't I? I hope this makes sense. If you want to, feel free to stick around. hit that like button, I guess. Subscribe, maybe leave a comment or whatever. I like reading comments. I'll see you guys in the next video. Like I said, check out my links for all my other social medias where I post daily on those. And yeah, Virgos, I will see you soon. Take care. Have a good day. Have a good night. Bye-bye.